I trusted him more than I trusted myself, and that was my mistake. 10 years of marriage to Boris, and I thought I knew him better than anyone. We met in the neon-lit world of Las Vegas, where the casinos never sleep and neither did our love. Or so I thought. In the beginning, he was my everything. He swept me off my feet with his charming smile and kind words. He made me feel like I was the only woman in the world. I was young and in love, and I did not see the warning signs. I did not see the way he would glance at other women, the way his eyes would linger on their curves. I told myself he was just being friendly, that he was a people person. But, as the years went by, I started to notice a change. He became emotionally distant, always working late or out with friends. He would come home smelling freshly showered, like he had just stepped out of a luxurious spa. I would ask him where he had been, and he would just shrug it off, tell me I was being paranoid. I remember one night, I woke up to the sound of my neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, knocking on my door. It was 3 a.m, and I was disoriented, but she looked worried. "I saw him sneaking around your house," she said, her voice low and serious. I did not think much of it at first, but then I saw him again, a few nights later. "He's been seeing someone, I am sure of it." I felt a chill run down my spine, but I pushed it aside. I did not want to believe her. I did not want to think that Boris would cheat on me. And then there were the comparisons. Oh, how I hated those. He would say things like, "You're so beautiful when you smile, almost as beautiful as Sophia Loren." Or, "I wish you could cook like my ex-girlfriend, she was an amazing chef." At first I thought he was just joking, but as time went on, I realized he was serious. He was trying to make me feel inferior, to make me doubt myself. I had tried to brush it off, to tell myself I was being too sensitive, but deep down, I knew it was eating away at me. I started to doubt my own worth, my own beauty. I felt like I was walking on eggshells, never knowing when he would lash out at me next. But I loved him, and I thought he loved me too. Or at least, I thought he loved the idea of me. It was not until he started working on holidays that I began to suspect something was really wrong. He would tell me he had to go into the office on Christmas Day, or that he had a meeting on New Year's Eve. At first, I did not think much of it, but as the months went by, I started to feel like I was losing him. And then, I found the plane tickets. I was cleaning out his dresser drawer, looking for a pair of socks he had borrowed, when I saw them. 2 plane tickets to New York, dated for a week from now. The thing was, he had told me that his business trip had been canceled. My heart sank as I felt a cold sweat break out on my forehead. I knew I had to see this through, to find out what was really going on. I started to dig deeper, to investigate. And what I found, it was like a punch to the gut. He had been secretly gambling away our savings for 5 years. 5 years! Since he got his big promotion at work. I felt like I had been living in a dream world, a world that had been shattered in an instant. But that was just the beginning. As I dug deeper, I discovered that he had introduced her to his family as his girlfriend. I could not breathe. I felt like I was going to vomit. How could he do this to me? How could he lie to me like that? I thought I knew him, but I guess I was wrong. I was wrong to trust him, wrong to love him. But I was going to make it right. I was going to make him pay for what he had done to me. And I was going to start by confronting him. In public. Where everyone could see. You see, I had had enough. I had had enough of his lies, enough of his cheating. It was time for me to take back control. It was time for me to show him that I was not a woman to be trifled with. I took a deep breath, feeling a surge of adrenaline coursing through my veins. I was ready. I was ready to face him, to face the truth. And I was ready to take back my life.